radio friends. This is Friday. It's September the 7th. We're glad you're with us. We head into the weekend. We've got two nice people with us today. Lovely ladies. Let's start first of all with GINA OVERSHINER. Welcome back to Radio Friends. You're here with PedNet Coalition telling us about the Long Road Home Project.
Right.
And that's coming up tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow. Yes, so this is a big event. Long Road Home Project is a group of 5 veterans who are biking across the country. They started back in July in Washington State, and then they're biking all the way to Washington, D.C.
Wow.
They are, tomorrow they're going to be biking over from Boonville, so they're coming in, and we're kind of organizing a welcoming party, basically. So we have kind of three things you can do. The first thing is at 8:30 in the morning, we're going to meet out at Flat Branch Park and bike out to Rocheport. And then we're going to be...
So where will they be?
They're going to be coming from Boonville on the trail.
Okay, so you're asking people to meet at Flat
Branch Park at 8:30 in the morning, and then we're going to bike out to Rocheport and meet them, and then bike back with them. But we realize that not everybody wants to bike that many miles, so if you want to do a little bit of biking, you can drive to Rocheport and then meet us at Rocheport at 12:30, and then we'll bike back from Rocheport starting at 12:30, and then bike back into Columbia. And this will all be on the trail, so it'll be really, easy, flat.
Yeah, and
nice,
it's really, if you do bike from Columbia to Rocheport, it's not, they're not hilly.
Oh, not at all. No.
So it's good riding. How many miles is that?
It's about 17 miles both ways. So
round trip, 17 miles.
No, 17
17
out,
miles
17
out.
back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to do both ways, you can do both ways. I'll be biking both ways, and I'll be there, kind of doing on-bike support. So if people have trouble with tires or get a scrape or something, I'll be there to kind of, help people along. There's going to be a water station set up at Hyman Junction that the Columbia Veterans Center is going to be, hosting for everybody.
Okay.
So there'll be a little water station out there. Then we'll be biking back into town, and then at 4 o'clock tomorrow evening from 4 to 8 at Mojo's, we're having kind of a welcoming party. There's going to be 3 local bands playing, and we'll have a barbecue and a big party for all the veterans to sort of celebrate that they're here in town. And if I remember right, Councilwoman Barbara Hoppe is going to come out and do a mayor's proclamation, and there'll be a lot of veterans groups and veterans and stuff. So, you can come and bike along, spend the whole day biking and meeting the veterans, getting to talk to them, biking back with them, and then go to the party. Or if you just want to come to any piece of it, you're more than welcome to come to any part of it. Yeah.
Now, have you been in contact with the bikers, with the veterans?
I have not personally. I've been following them on Facebook. You can actually, if you go to Facebook and go to Long Road Home Project, you can follow them along the way.
Have they been riding through the area with the fires?
I don't really know if they've been in that part of the country. I know they're coming sort of across the Upper West a little bit, and so I don't really know if they're getting
So they're a little bit more than halfway when they get to Columbia.
Exactly.
When should they be in Washington, D.C.?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking October 15th is their arrival date, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
But the point is, if you want to be a part of this tomorrow, everybody is invited. It will be Saturday, September the 8th.
Yeah.
And show up first thing in the morning at 8:30?
Yeah, 8:30 at Flat Branch Park if you want to do the whole ride, 12:30 at Rocheport if you just want to do part of the ride, or at 4 at Mojo's if you just want to come for the party.
Yeah, if you don't want to ride it at all.
If you don't want to ride at all. And if people have questions, they can contact me at GINA@PedNet.org.
Okay, GINA@PedNet.org, or phone number?
573-303-1033.
Okay, and your bike is parked right outside the door here.
Yes,
right?
and I was going to park it on a street sign in front, and then I realized that they're really strict about that on campus, so I went around the back and found a bike rack.
For your bike, okay.
Legally parked.
Okay, all right, GINA, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks, Paul.
Tomorrow, best of luck to you. Now, LISA ROHMILLER is with us from the City of Columbia, and she's talking about an event that is coming up next weekend, September the 15th and 16th, right?
Yes, sir, yes.
And that is the Heritage Fest.
The Heritage Festival, yeah.
And you're looking for people to help out.
Right, we need some volunteers to come and work, particularly in the children's area. When you're a kid, it's so neat to go to, for instance, Silver Dollar City, or maybe you didn't have a chance to. That's why you need to come to the Heritage Festival. But what volunteers will be doing is helping with children's activities out there.
Face painting? Are you going to do face painting?
Face painting. There'll be kind of a simulated cow milking station if it's like last year.
What do you mean a simulated cow milking?
Well, the Heritage Festival is designed to take us, back in time.
Right.
The way
But
things
you're not going to
done.
have a real cow that the kids can milk?
Unfortunately, we don't have a real cow to milk. But, there's a pet area, but that's another attraction.
So a simulated cow milking
Just
station.
fun activities like that for kids
Okay.
to come and check out. And
Yeah.
volunteers are going to be running these stations.
Okay.
So we're looking
And
for
what
helpers.
else will be going on at the Heritage Fest?
Well, there's all kinds of entertainment, crafts, some live music, and oh gosh, let's see. There's the Haskell Indian Nations dancers. There's
Wow.
Mountain Man Jim Two Crows Wallen. There's Professor.
What?
Mountain
Repeat
Man,
that one again.
Mountain Man Jim Two Crows Wallen.
Yeah.
Professor Farquhar's Great American Medicine Show, and much more. There's just all kinds. It's an awesome festival. You got
But
to
wait,
come out.
there's even more. Okay, that's where the commercials go. But the thing is, the Heritage Fest has been around for so many years. It's been around for so many years, and it's just a really wonderful community event.
Yeah, and this is the 35th annual, so we really need it
I
to
said
be.
it's been around for a long time. I didn't realize it's been 35 years though.
I really didn't either.
35 years. I
Yeah.
remember. Well, I can remember when it first started. Cookie Hagen. Did you know Cookie Hagen? She used to
I
work
have
for the city.
spoken to Cookie. Yes.
Cookie Hagen was one of the big promoters behind the Heritage
Right.
Fest and did a lot of organization with it. And she was always so excited about that because there's so many wonderful things for everybody in our community. It really is.
It's super neat. Come check it out, and we need volunteers to make it a success. We even need a little bit of help Friday the 14th, the day before. So I have about a
Okay.
week to get some more volunteers on board.
Okay, so what she is here today for, she's asking for you to help out at the
out.
Heritage Fest because so many of these activities just could not take place if you didn't have volunteers.
Very true, right.
The people who volunteer are the backbone of our community, and that's you. Because you are a volunteer. And, we talk about volunteers all the time. The hospitals couldn't really do everything they do without volunteers.
Very true.
The city of Columbia couldn't provide all the services they do without the volunteers,
Right.
the festivals.
We're able to offer so much because
Yes.
of volunteers.
So-
and it's a lot of fun, too. We're talking about 2.5-hour shifts approximately between 10 and 5 on Saturday and Sunday next weekend.
Okay.
And to help out, call me 874-7499.
Okay, and she, as I always say, she's got a big bank of operators, and they're all volunteers. There's about 50 or 60 operators standing by to take your call right now. What's the number?
874-7499.
Okay, to volunteer. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Pleasure having you here. Monday, we've got Ed Ayler, Blue Highway Revisited, will be our guest. Our program directed by Travis McMillen, Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers. Normally it's Pat Akers. Today it's Kyle Felling. Our floor director, Danny Matteson. Assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. Bye-bye.